Hello, awesome artists. Guess what? I found some really cool stuff outside and I want to show you. First thing, in this bush, I found this really cool nest. Now this is eye level for me. It's not very high up and I could look right into the nest. There weren't any eggs. If there were, I probably wouldn't have disturbed the nest and taken pictures, but I knew that that nest was empty. Then I came over to this tree and there was another nest. This nest had feathers and some twigs to make it. Then this nest blew out of the tree. This was down on the ground and it had pine needles and sticks. One day last summer, I went outside and I found a great horned owl sitting on top of my flagpole. They're very beautiful birds. I couldn't believe I could see it because they're usually nocturnal, which means they come out at night. This is what a great horned owl sounds like. So I found two really large nests at my house. This one, you can see it's built mostly with sticks. And then another tree, once again, built mostly with sticks. I think it was built by magpies. But the great horned owl often steals other birds' nests. They don't usually build their own. They'll steal somebody's. This is what I found under the nests. Now, I was wondering what in the world these are. And I knew it couldn't be poop. And so I looked it up, and this is what's called an owl pellet. Here's the thing about owls. They generally eat small mammals, which are like mice and things like that. And so most of their diet is mammals. We're thinking about mice here because that's what we have in our fields and such. Then what they do is they swallow the whole mammal whole and bones and everything, and then in their stomach they digest it, but they can't digest the fur and the bones, and so they're regurgitated, which means they throw it up. Now you look at this inside that pellet. That is a mouse skull. And you look inside deeper, these are mouse bones. And that gray stuff is all fur. Just lots and lots of fur and bones in these pellets, okay? So I break this one open. Once again, you can see lots of bones and fur from small mammals, and these owls will just eat them whole. Once again, look at this. Here's another skull. This is just incredible to me. Look at that. A whole mouse skull. You can see the top and bottom teeth. And when I pull this apart, oh, look at this. Inside, there's the molars. Molars of that mouse. Okay, and it's just surrounded by fur. All the things that the owl can't digest, it regurgitates, which means barfing up this part that it can't digest, the fur and the bones. So this week's art project is inspired by the great horned owl. There's a clay activity or drawing activity. You get to choose. I hope you have fun making your great horned owl.